Hello, this is Yogeshwar 7000 again, and I'm back with my series on chakras and chakra healings. And this is my fourth video on chakras. The first video actually describes in detail about the various 7 chakras and what is the connection with these chakras to the nadis. There are 72,000 channels of energy, which are the subtle channels of energy, which are called the nadis. What is the connection with these nadis, with the chakras? What are energy blockages? What are these energy centers? What colors these chakras represent? What planets are associated with these chakras? How do we heal chakras? Through various methods like color therapy, gemstone therapy, asanas, which is yogic postures, and what are the problems caused by these chakras in case there are blockages. So far we have discussed the root chakra, which is the Muladhara chakra, and we have discussed the second chakra, which is the Swadhisthana chakra, and today we'll be talking about the Manipura chakra, which is the third chakra, and the location of this chakra is around the navel area and also around the solar plexus area as well. Now Manipura, actually it's Mani, not Manipura, but we call it Manipura as a general term. Mani means a gem in Sanskrit, and it actually means a gem which is very lustrous, and it is a source. This chakra is a source of energy, kind of a warrior energy, and it's all about one's ability to move ahead in life. It's all about one's ambitions, one's goals, one's desires, so on and so forth. So this is a very, very strong energy center, which is called the Manipura chakra, or Manipura chakra as we call it, not money. So this chakra also controls the body metabolism and digestion as well. And in case there are blockages in this chakra, one may have problems or issues related to body metabolism, digestion, and mainly, very importantly, sometimes it can give anger problems as well. Why? Because this is an energy chakra is associated with the planet Mars, and Mars again is all about ambition, ability to go and get things, desires, that warrior energy. And anger, if it's out of balance, then there are anger issues. The color of this chakra, the cosmic color of this chakra is yellow, and the element is fire. Again, fire is associated with the planet Mars, and the color is yellow because the cosmic color of Mars is yellow. As I've already explained in my first video, Mars is represented through the gemstone, which is called coral, and coral is red in color. But then the cosmic color can be seen as an aura around the gemstone coral. And the cosmic color, the physical color is red, but the cosmic color of Mars or the gemstone coral is yellow. So this is what this chakra represents. And in case this chakra is balanced and there's a good flow of energy, and we've already discussed about how the flow of energy happens. It starts through the Sushmana Nadi, which is a subtle channel flow of energy which moves along the spinal cord. And if there's a good flow of energy starting from the root chakra to the Swadhisthana chakra, which is the second chakra, into the third chakra, or the energy center called the Manipura chakra, then this chakra is balanced, and one can achieve the desired goals with a lot of ease, rather to say, because he will not get into those negative things associated with this chakra, which is anger and uncontrollable desire and ambition, which actually stops or it obstructs one to reach his or her desired goals. So it's extremely important that this chakra is balanced and there is a good flow of energy through the Sushmana Nadi, through this chakra or this energy center. Now, how do we, in case I've already discussed, in case this chakra is imbalanced, what are the problems which you can see in that person? So how do we balance this chakra? How do we clear the energy channel? How do we clear the blockages in this chakra? And once again, like I've already discussed in my earlier videos on the two earlier chakras, which is the root chakra and the Swadhisthana chakra, there are ways to clear this chakra, and those ways can be classified under the pranayama techniques. That's one, which is the ancient yogic breathing technique. So this chakra, the third chakra, governs the body metabolism and digestion. It is extremely important that we try to balance it through the right breath. And again, this has to be done under the guidance of an expert yogic master. I have noticed that a lot of yogic masters prescribe general breathing techniques or pranayama, but that is not right. It has to be done on an individual basis. One has to see what kind of dosha that person has, and only then those breathing techniques have to be prescribed. There is no general breathing technique for each and everybody. So this chakra, one of the ways of balancing or clearing blockages around this chakra is, of course, again, through the right breathing techniques or the pranayama or the ancient breathing yogic techniques. And one of the technique which has been prescribed by certain people is Bhastrika breath. And again, I'm not going to recommend that because every pranayama has to be tailored specifically to that person based on the person's doshas. And I think I've done a video on doshas, and there are three major doshas in a human body, which is the Vata, the Pitta, and the Kapha dosha. And I've seen problems in case general remedies are prescribed to people without considering their dosha. So Bhastrika breath is very good and for clearing this particular chakra, but do not generalize it. Make sure that the doshas of that person whom you're recommending this Bhastrika breath for clearing of the third or the Manipura chakra has to be carefully analyzed before prescribing this particular breathing technique or pranayama. Now, other ways to balance these chakras is through the yogic asanas, and one of an important asana for this, or a yogic posture for this, is the boat asana, which is also called Nava asana. Nava in Sanskrit means a boat, and the boat pose is a good way to balance this chakra. But again, it has to be done under the guidance of a good yogic or yoga master rather, and only if he sees and analyzes your body structure and your doshas, he can recommend the right yogic posture. So that has to be taken into consideration, and no general asana should be prescribed for each and all, like I just mentioned. This chakra corresponds to a mantra as well, and the mantra which is corresponding to this chakra is Ram. So it is the alphabet RAM, Just write down REM and pronounce it accordingly, and you'll get the right pronunciation. So Ram is the chakra, and one way of balancing this chakra is through Ram, through chanting of Ram. And the color of this chakra is yellow. So a lot of healers have prescribed yellow topaz and yellow looking stones for balancing this chakra. They have prescribed that place these chakras, these gemstones around the navel area and the solar plexus area, and it may balance it. But again, I'll say that no, your gemstones have to be prescribed based on your Vedic birth chart, and only if the Vedic birth chart allows, only then the gemstones have to be used. Now, also there have been recommendations using yellow gemstones, but again, yellow gemstones are about the planet Jupiter. It is not about the planet Mars. So a word of caution here. One very effective gemstone for balancing the Manipura or the third chakra, which corresponds or relates to the planet Mars, is coral, red coral. And the cosmic color of red coral, as we know, or Mars as we know, is yellow. So we have to use coral and not these yellow gemstones or even a yellow sapphire, because the cosmic color of a yellow sapphire is pale blue, or a cosmic color of the planet Jupiter is pale blue. So please do not use any and all yellow gemstones for clearing or balancing the Manipura chakra. One very effective gemstone is related to the planet Mars, because Mars is related to this Manipura chakra, and the cosmic color of Mars, or the red coral which corresponds to Mars, is yellow. So use that, but again, once again, I'm repeating, do not use coral because it's a very strong stone in terms of the power of Mars which it carries with it. So do not use it without analyzing your Vedic birth chart, and only when it is suitable as per your Vedic birth chart, please go ahead and use it. And hopefully, you'll be able to clear this chakra, problems related to this chakra, and hopefully, there will be a smooth flow of energy along the Sushmana Nadi up to the third chakra. And then we'll be discussing about the fourth chakra in my next video. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and in the meanwhile, I will recommend subscribe to my channel and check out my website. There is a link below, and I will see you soon. Thank you.